back to my regular defense.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
Oh my God.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 31, Murray. He's going deep for Brown.
Pick it! Oh, I was finna save. If he caught that.
The long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the
hit this nigga go. Hit this nigga cold.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Yes, sir.
It's intercepted.
Andre Amos. Yes, sir.
2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll roll him out right. Here's a diving catch right side, and he's going to get.
Oh, I gotta save my boy.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And
yes,
he
sir.
takes it down to the 10-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Saquon Barkley. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
You was on mute?
On here, Brandon McMahon.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, I thought you did that on purpose.
And we'll see if this
you like my defense?
Decisions going forward, but they kick it here.
That was a lucky pick. The pass was underthrown. It wasn't supposed to go to him.
Who was it supposed to go to? The crosser?
Yeah, the dig.
Isabella now from his end zone.
Imagine.
He was fast though.
Don't he got like a 95 speed?
No, I think he's a little slower. I did like 90, 93, 92. This is I don't really play with him. He's not upgraded for real.
Here's the Seattle offense.
Probably would have put that feed.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making a few mistakes.
That Simmons guy, bro. The Thomas guy, bro.
That's all they talk about.
Minimizing those and maximizing
Like time you
on first and 10, here's Murray.
Oh my God.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. He is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a noise. Why are you making so much noise, bro?
Weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I don't think you want to do that, Dan.
Murray.
Dang! If he was down just a little bit more.
Back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
That's a pick.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
He's slow. Dang.
The Rams are going to take at their own 30-yard line. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They go play action.
The ones I use for school, Dan.
Flush to his right. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Ah, that's a bad throw. Oh my. You're lucky. You're lucky.
Right there.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Bro, why did you go down there, come back up like a weirdo?
I bet it that boy look good.
I gotta get out that formation now.
Because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew is
weirdo, bro.
Stay in bounds, you bum.
Why do you like? Why does Nah. That wasn't you. That's your brother. Your brother has 1,000 yards with a freaking tight end, bro.
That's no bullshit.
He's going deep for Brown.
No! Oh my, that's a pick! That's, bruh.
Tell me that.
Bruh, that's a pick, bruh.
That is not a pick.
No, Dan, I'ma use that.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray.
For my phone?
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that is knocked away.
Oh my, hit my legs.
Incomplete. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
That's a pick. That's a pick. That's a pick, bro. You got lucky.
A setup game because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken.
Bro, you're weird, bro. You're weird.
To the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Taylor. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Bro, my man's push you in, bro.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. This is caught.
That's, bro, oh my God, bro. That shouldn't even never happen.
They take the lead.
How about that for a little risk reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a condensator with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
I had to look at my playbook. Hold on, bro.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Beckham! Oh my God!
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That should have been a catch for real, bro.
Game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
And Brandon, from our time in college,
Told you, bro. I had that. That's why I wanted Jamar.
traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
I did that on purpose. Cause I stopped. I did that on purpose. I did it on purpose, my boy.
Now it's Mahomes again. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. In a double coverage and it's intercepted.
Imagine. He was blocking Tyreek. You suck, bro. You suck.
You say you was blocking Tyreek. They throw an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. You've got them frustrated right now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Yes, sir. Who's that, Mom?
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, throw left side, complete. That's Thompson.
Bro, who is that kid, bro?
25 before he's hit and dropped.
What did you say, David?
It say 50, John.
First down, Murray, eluding the pressure right. Murray has the first down and more.
Remember, I turned my TV on?
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of balls into his windows and just wanted
Goofy.
Yeah, the interception.
Goofy, Dan.
Especially the second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. They'll check this one down to Taylor. And this is going to be another first.
This nigga's so weird, bro.
Made at the Rams' 44-yard line. Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Wormley in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Bro, you're leading receiver.
Coming up at halftime, from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman.
No way he caught that.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Murray now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. Dancing to his left. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now Murray off play action. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's going deep for Brown. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. As the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for two here. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked on by Jair Alexander. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He's got a man. Complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Mahomes. Throw left side complete to Chase. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Rams 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Isabella now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On play action, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Murray has the first down and more. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big pickup there on the scramble.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That caught by Trimble. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Murray going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kyler Murray, 60 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide-open space.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Mahomes firing complete, and he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That is caught by Lamb. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal, eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Steps away. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Odell Beckham. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
To throw again on second down. Murray, he's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marquise Brown with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And at this stage, in the fourth, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Mahomes to throw on second down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flush to his right. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Touchdown, Rams. But one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that and a big loss here as he's taken down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Murray's got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Back to throw, Murray. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line is especially on two-point tries. Sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Mahomes to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So another big shot dodge there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all the way.
Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Murray to throw. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Rams are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
One final try from Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't.